warmly welcome you on board. I invite very determined and enthusiastic member of our Gold Toastmaster Club.
She is the secretary of the Gold Toastmasters family. Toastmaster Nishra Nazar, the floor is yours to deliver the welcome address.
Was the year 2017. When I was studying at ESOP, one of my lecturers invited me to join with Toastmasters. Toastmasters? Is it another class to learn public speaking? I entered the room with that feeling. Suddenly, I scanned the whole room and searched for a comfortable seat. It was at the back end of the room. I reached to that room, a seat, and sat comfortably. Then, I was not able to stay like that for more than 1 minute. Guess what? Suddenly, people surrounded me and started to give a big smile, and they started to shake hands with me. I was surprised. Then I realized that Toastmaster is a place where people welcome and respect one another without a hesitation. My dear Toastmasters, guests, and distinguished invitees, I hope you receive the same hospitality from my fellow Gold Toastmasters in today's evening. Permit me to officially welcome all the distinguished guests here, starting with Chief Guest, Toastmaster Sharma Mahalingam, Club Quality Director, District 82, Guest of Honor, Divisional Director, Division E, Toastmaster Deeprushi Rajapaksa, Area Director, Area E4, Toastmaster Vichendran, Past Area Director, Toastmaster Fairuz Marikar, Distinguished Toastmaster Imtiaz Marikar, Training Captain and Commanding Officer of the Advanced Naval Training Center, Sri Lanka, Naval Ship Nipuna, Captain HMS Pereira, Popular Actress, Oshadi Hema Padma, and it's a great pleasure to welcome all the invitees from the educational sector, including principals and deputy principals of Richmond College, St. Aloysius College, and Southlands College. The Dean of Ruhuna Medical College, Professor Samandival Surendra, the managers of Gold Toastmasters, Gold ESOP Metro Campus, Ms. Menaka Alavatta, the Deputy Cabinet Secretary, Lions Club International, Mr. Ravi Kalan Surya. On behalf of the Gold Toastmasters, I would like to wave my hands to welcome the keynote speaker, Toastmaster Tarak Amrasena, and our champion speaker, Toastmaster Kaishika Rodrigo. And I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all the presidents and the secretaries and the neighboring Toastmasters clubs, representatives of private and government organizations, special invitees, and fellow Toastmasters who have marked their presence from all the regions of the island, managing their time to witness this voyage of Gold Toastmasters Installation Ceremony 2018-2019. Ladies and gentlemen, my warmest welcome on behalf of Gold Toastmasters, and please retain your momentum. Good things are about to come. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nishra.
Sailors are guided by stars that sparkle in the night sky to show them the right direction. I invite very senior member of the Gold Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Sampath Raparte, to introduce such a shining star to our audience.
my honor to introduce our chief guest, Toastmaster Sharma Mahalingam, to this distinguished gathering. He is a Bachelor of Commerce and the Master of Business Administration, graduate of University of Colombo. Now he is an entrepreneur who runs the Crystal Bottled Drinking Water and My Cola beverage companies. He is very experienced Toastmaster. He has been member of the Colombo Toastmasters Club for the past 12 years. Having held many leadership positions in area, division and district level, he is now incoming Program Quality Director of District 82. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chief guest, Toastmaster Sharma Mahalingam.
I am speechless. Vision Director, Vision Devutsi Rajabaksa, our area directors, E1, General, Toastmaster, and other area directors, special invitees, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. I am speechless. I've been here for a roadshow, I think a few months ago, where what we could do to this Boys Toastmasters Club for their betterment in the future. As I remember, last 2 years, we have been talking much about the clubs in the south as well as in the north. Today I stand here in a 5-star environment which is only meant for Colombo clubs. Especially when I see this LED display, I am surprised because I have attended so far 39 installations. This is only second place I see the LED display. So that golf club is rich enough to go way forward. Today we stand here as one of the world #1 district in Toastmasters International. To just give you the background of Toastmasters International, it is an organization which with 94 years of upholding the values of the core values of Toastmasters International. This was started in 1924 by Dr. Ralph Smedley. Today we have almost 16,500 clubs with 352,000 members in 143 countries. This is the only organization which grow minimum 8% all over the world in average. But in our part of the world, where the Southeast Asia, South Asia, we grow minimum 12%. District 82 has about 270 clubs comprising Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu, southern part of India, with about 7,800 members in 270 clubs. This is the biggest district in the world in region 13. There are 17 regions with 116 districts, and we are the #1 in the world today. This is only possible because of our members. One contribution out of the whole achievement is by the Gold Toastmasters. I think by month of May we were struggling what we can do for this club, and today I am standing here as a proud district officer in a 5-star environment with a installation in style. It's happening and we are so proud and so happy. Let me recognize the immediate past president, Aslam, on behalf of our district. Can I call upon Asri? I think he had a challenging year to regroup these people because we had few years struggling to bring more members into this club. I'm surprised because as a community club, Gold Toastmasters Club comprises of many corporates. I'm happy to hear that doctors, lawyers, students from undergrads and even from the other organizational heads are the members of this club. If you take District 82, more than 75% of the clubs are in corporates. If you take any bank in Sri Lanka, we have Toastmasters Club. You take any leading organization, IT companies, we have Toastmasters Club. And most of the universities in Sri Lanka, we have Double Club, which is a junior arm of the Toastmasters Club. Why we need this Toastmasters? Why this need is recognized by this corporate world? Because nowadays we mostly deal with machines. The IT world has conquered most of our jobs, and most of the time artificial intelligence are talking to each other and reducing our opportunity to communicate with each other. At a point where the emotions of the people are slowly distanced from one to another to communicate because of the artificial intelligence is blocking in between. In the competitive corporate world, when the machines are talking each other and doing the job, where we will end up? The only opportunity for us to get even more clients or even to market ourselves, how we share our emotions. The only way we can share emotions are through communication. That is where we stand as Toastmasters International, to bridge the gap, to bring out the emotions of the people. Communication is very important nowadays. It is not only for in professional career, even in personal life. Whenever you see youngsters, most of them are hooked onto this mobile phone and always they communicate with the devices each other. So the language has gone to a different level where people even forgotten the Queen's language, how it has been originated. This is going on. People are passing out and coming to the organization where you interview them. When you want them to communicate, there is a big issue. The English language is a linked language where you definitely need to sharpen to become an international competitor in organization as well as your personal career. Today, world is becoming smaller and smaller. You need communication. Most of the IT companies you take in Sri Lanka, when you see them, most of our jobs in IT companies are purely communication to the other part of the world, most of the time over the phone. We have special sessions done, most of the IT companies, how to improve their accent to speak a neutral language than an accent of a particular language, a particular country. There are special need in communication from even IT companies, how we can improve their neutral actions. local accent. Ladies and gentlemen, now why we have come here today to see how we have done in the past and how we are doing now and how we are going to do in the future. I know every club has challenges, and I think those challenges are being faced with the leadership quality. Now the new President Udar Sampath is taking the mantle. I think he will take it in a positive way and make this club to a different level. I can share a few experience what we have being a president, past president of Colombo Toastmasters Club, which is 34 years old. I think to bring, I'm happy to hear that to bring more members are participating in the club activities. I think this should continue. For that you should understand the need of the member. So there is a form or there is a question available in Toastmasters International. It's called Member Need Assessment. If you can ask them to fill that form, it has a 43 questions. It's not only to marking, not to writing anything, just about take about 10-15 minutes to do that by each and every member in a club meeting. And you can understand the need of each and every member, then you can give the priority as per the need of the member. Many meetings we have brought many non-Toastmasters as keynote speakers. Today I see many leaders are here from chambers and from university and from film industry. They are here. They are the good people for us to bring them for our meeting. I'm going to address as a keynote speaker on special topics. They can talk about the leadership because there's even from Chamber of Commerce, the president is here. They can talk about the leadership experience. Even from the film industry, they can talk about how they use the voice variation and body language. These are areas where we can improve by bringing them and attract more members to the club meeting. Just talking to Professor, he was telling that he had heard about Toastmasters many times. This is the first time he is attending, and he also very positive to open a club in the faculty as well. This is the biggest opportunity for us to take this message across by bringing non-Toastmasters as keynote speakers in our club meeting and give some variety to the members, and at the same time, at the other side, you can send a message across to bring more members as well as to open clubs around this area. That will give you a support to have more clubs around Gaul. That will make the district also more comfortable to come here again and again to give you our support. This time we have organized a TLI workshop in Gaul market to cover the Gaul market area the first time, but we have only tested, and all the time we are talking that we have to do something, and we sit in Colombo and in the cities and only over the phone we communicate. This time we want to come here and we want to do this Toastmasters Leadership Institute program for a whole day for 2 times in this our calendar year. So I think this is the greatest opportunity to take over the leadership for this event and to showcase that you can bring the strength to this Toastmasters District 82. I know that I saw this YLPA involvement by two schools who have conducted this program. It's a great achievement because only 21 clubs are involved to train 1,000 youth leaders who we planning to bring them as future leaders. So this year too we are planning to have few of those sessions, but not with the target. But if you want to do a YLP program in the schools, the district is welcoming you all to do this program, and this district will support the way we can support. I congratulate again Ashti for his wonderful job, and new Expo members with the leadership of Kudara Sampath, and wish you all the best and to hope that during next installation with a much bigger sound and activities. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your inspiring words. Please remain and accept our token of appreciation. To present it, I cordially invite Professor Saman Vimalasundara, the Dean of the Medical Faculty of the University of Tumala.
Now we come to the most inspiring and long-awaited event tonight, the installation of the new executive committee members.
It is with great pleasure that I invite our area director, past president of the AAT Sri Lanka Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Jonathan Vijendran, to install the club executive committee.
Chief Guest, Toastmaster Sharma Malika, Program Quality Director, District 82, Guest of Honor, Dilruksi Rajapaksha, Division Director, District 82, distinguished invitees and fellow Toastmasters. I consider it as an honor and privilege to have been entrusted with this present task of installing 5th Executive Committee of God Toastmasters Club. Before I start the solemn ceremony, may I please request the audience to switch off their mobile phones or turn it into silence mode. An installation ceremony is a very solemn occasion. As one of my duties as an installation officer, I need to ensure the past executive committee is discharged and thanks for their services. Would the outgoing members of the committee please stand as I read your names? President, Toastmaster Aswin Aslam. Vice President, Education Toastmaster Asanta Nilage. Vice President, Public Relations, Toastmaster Sampath Ratpatta. Secretary, Toastmaster Suranga Gamage. Treasurer, Toastmaster Saman Bevardala. Finally, the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Nuan Hejare. Congratulations for the completion of very successful year. On behalf of District 82 and Toastmasters International, I sincerely thank you for your contributions. You are now discharged from all your duties and responsibilities as officers of this club. Can we give a big round of applause? Thank you. Please be seated. We have now 7 committed officers to install this evening. They have the strength and will to protect this mission of Toastmasters movement and to nurture this club to greater heights. I request each members to come forward as I introduce them and stand across the stage. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Deepika Bamlasinghe. Since is a nursing tutor working at School of Nursing. I am very keen to help disabled. Completed MSc in nursing and diploma in teaching and supervision. She has a habit of sleeping while reading. So as a nurse, I am trying to find a medicine to solve the sleeping problem. Toastmaster Deepika Kamal. Treasurer Toastmaster Saman Weverwadi. A principal partner of Sahana Group, a very senior Toastmaster, participating in all club activities. Also is serving as the director of Gold District Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He is known as a man of jokes. But the only problem with his jokes is that others will find hard to laugh at. Kapila Rupa Singh. He is an assistant sales manager at Serenco General Insurance Limited, Gold Branch. Holds BSc degree from University of Rouen and MSc degree from University of California. He is very famous person in God, as he is named as most obedient husband in God. But don't ask how many wives he has. Once again, Toastmaster Kapila Rupa Singh. VP Education, Toastmaster Sasini Silva. She has completed her BA Foreign Language from University of Dehradun. She has conducted an education classes and also well-known French lecturer too. If anyone facing problems with their outfits, she is the right person to contact, as he is an expert in tailoring. Toastmaster Sasini Silva. Finally, our President Toastmaster Udara Sampath. He is working as a medical officer at Teaching Hospital, Mahamodara. He is also as a human energy maximization coach. He is an Iron Man to lead the team from the front. You all might be knowing him as a doctor, but there's a secret. Do you know what his side business is? Collecting gems. Toastmaster Udara Sampath. We are about to install these officers. May I request audience to refrain from applauding during the installation ceremony. Let me install the officers of Gold Toastmasters Club and prepare for them a great challenge ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to be a better speakers and leaders. This will involve helping members to achieve their goals and also leading the club to President Distinguished status. Each member is obliged to attend club meetings, club executive meetings, attend district-sponsored club officer training, prepare a successor for her respective office. I will ask each officer to hold the gavel as symbol of leadership. I will now briefly describe the challenges and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with Sergeant at Arms. Toastmaster Deepika Singh as a Sergeant at Arms. You serve as a master host and make the proper physical arrangement for all club meetings. Therefore, you are responsible to schedule meeting locations, maintain club equipment, arrange for refreshments, greet members and guests, ensure that the meeting starts on time. Will you, as a sergeant at arms, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Treasurer. Toastmaster Saman Weber. As a treasurer, you are the chief financial officer of the club. As a treasurer, you are responsible for development and execution of financial policies, procedures, audit and controls. Develop and commit budgets to the executive committee meetings. Notify members of dues and payables and collect dues. Along with the vice president membership and club secretary, ensure membership reports, dues and membership rosters are sent to headquarters on time. Will you, as a treasurer, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? Please pass the gavel to secretary. Toastmaster Nishra Nashkar. As the secretary, you will be responsible for maintaining club records and correspondence. You will be the custodian of club constitution, bylaws and other club official documents. You will submit updated membership and office reports to board headquarters, record and read minutes of the club meetings and executive committee meetings. Will you, as a secretary, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to VP Public Relations. Toastmaster Nuan Etiarach. As the Vice President Public Relations, you are responsible to promote the club to local media, produce the distributor club newsletter, maintain a club Facebook page, promote membership programs, attend other Toastmasters events, and maintain Toastmasters brand identity as per the set guidelines. Will you, as the Vice President Public Relations, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Vice President Membership. Toastmaster Kapila Ranasinghe, as the Vice President of Membership, you are responsible to plan, organize and implement continuous membership development programs to ensure the club exceeds a charter membership level of 20 members. Maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance records. Follow up guests, new members and members not attending meetings. Will you, as a Vice President Membership, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Vice President Education. Toastmaster Sasini Silva, as a Vice President Education, you are responsible to plan club meetings, complete schedules and assignments, direct, plan and implement educational programs, assist members in meeting their goals and work with them to keep meeting fun and well run. You also will preside the club meetings and executive committee meetings in the absence of president. Ensure each member gets orientation, including assignment of mentors and new members induction. Will you, as a Vice President Education, accept these responsibilities and perform your duties to the best of your abilities? So please pass the gavel back to me. Toastmaster Udara Sampath. Having been elected as a president of Gold Toastmasters Club, you are its chief executive officer and you are expected to preside from all meetings and regular meetings and special meetings of your executive committee. Is it your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals? It's also your challenge to see that your club builds the area, division, district and Toastmaster internationals to meet their goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to the office. The gavel is symbol of power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use wisely and with respect. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. Work with your team to create a healthy, dynamic and enjoyable club which everyone is proud of. Toastmaster Sampath, will you as a president accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
You may place the gavel on the lectern. Fellow Toastmasters, it is now a pleasure to declare these Toastmasters installed as club officers of Gold Toastmasters for a 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, you may applaud now. Below, every Toastmasters in the audience, please stand up and give your consent saying, yes, I will. The growth and development of Toastmasters programs of Gold Toastmasters Club depends largely on the actions of this group. On your honor, as men and women of Toastmasters, will you pledge individually and collectively to stand by this club, live with it, work with it throughout this coming year? Thank you. You may be seated. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Haruna Malinga to bring the club members. Apart from the President, all other members of the Executive Committee may take your seats. May I invite immediate past President Toastmaster Asfi Aslam on the stage to offer the President's insignia to the new President. Sampath to present the immediate past president into Toastmaster Ashraf Aslam. I wish Gold Toastmasters Club a very successful year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome President of Gold Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Udara Sampath, to deliver his acceptance speech.
The chief guest today, the guest of honor, distinguished guests, special invitees, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters. When I was a child, my father used to incite a poem. At that time, I didn't understand the meaning of that poem. But later, I understand the meaning of the poem. The meaning is human thoughts are so powerful. May I share that poem with you? This is true. Little drop of water make a mighty ocean. Simple thoughts can make a huge impact. So, dear members, I know you all have that great, powerful thoughts. So I believe you. Some people of the United States of America say, if you need bronze, give bronze to others. If you need silver, give silver to others. My dear friends, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, if you need gold, give gold to others. What is the meaning of that? Second, the meaning is, if you need best out of from others, give on your best. This is the second lesson. Third lesson is, when I saw the theme of our restoration ceremony, individually we may be a little drop, but collectively we are an ocean, dear Toastmasters. Individually, Toastmasters may be a little drop, but collectively we are an ocean. This year I have a great team. Great, dedicated, enthusiastic, energetic, well-organized team. This is a good example. Today is a very good example for them. My aim is focus on result. Action speaks louder than words. Therefore, my aim is focus on result. I am grateful to you all coming here to participate in this wonderful event. Let me summarize. I believe you. I know every human has great thoughts. So I believe you. Second thing, I need God from you, so I will give
third thing. As a Toastmasters, individually, we may be a little drop. But collectively, we are an ocean. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Udar Sampath, for that wonderful speech, which is officially your first speech as the president of the Gold Toastmasters Club.
I would like to invite our area director, Toastmaster Vijay, to come forward again. Sir, your unwavering support is a pillar of strength to us. Please accept our token of gratitude. To present it, I cordially invite Training Captain and Commanding Officer of the Advanced Naval Training Center, Sri Lankan Naval Ship Nipuna, Captain HNS Pereira.
Even while the Titanic was sinking, the band was playing, entertaining the passengers. That shows us that entertainment is everything. A night isn't complete without some music.
Please welcome our Toastmasters to add glamour to our ceremony with their voices. What a stunning performance. Thank you, my dear friends.
Our next speaker is one of the most beloved members of our crew on board this ship. She is a professional in human resources management and a consultant in talent development. She holds a master's in human resource management from the University of California, and she is also a postgraduate from the University of Colombo. Please join me in welcoming our divisional director, Toastmaster Dilruchi Rajapaksha.
Yesterday morning, I got an SMS from one of my friends, and I thought it was an inspirational SMS, I would say. It says, impacting those who can make an impact is a true impact. Chief guest, Toastmaster Sarma Mahalinga, Program Quality Director, District 82, Area Director, Info, Toastmaster Vijendran, present and past District Directors, distinguished invitees, Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. What can you see here? This is just a rubber band. And we might think that this is only a rubber band, which when I initially visited Gaul Toastmasters, I thought I saw just normal Toastmasters. But I was mesmerized to witness their talents that they had. Amazingly, within few minutes, they have done a flyer also to inform the membership about my visit. And when I entered, the hospitality, Toastmaster Ashri, Yuan, Pasan, Dr. Daragamudin, so many members, how they welcomed me, I was amazed. And then when they started the meeting, there was so much of talents. Shashini, Lakshi, you all have the potential. Where even though you might think that you are just a rubber band, but you have the potential to stretch. And you have the potential to go up to the international level. And I thought, Mishra, who is really good in IT or developing flyers, definitely you have the potential to expand, go up to the district level to support them. And thereafter, and also she spoke about your speech about a pencil, which really touched my heart. And I thought, there are so much of talents in Gaul Toastmasters, and how can you take it forward? How can you spread it around? Because, like the president said, in order to get gold, you need to visit Gaul Toastmasters. So I thought, in order to make an impact, my invitation for you is to stretch and link with other areas, where you can connect these rubber bands in order to make an impact, where you're maybe just a simple member of Gaul Toastmasters, but definitely you can connect with others in order to make an impact. How can you do that? How about conducting speech clubs for corporates or even for the community? Because it gives you, like how you have benefited from Toastmasters, out there are so many members who are looking for this, craving to find this public speaking or to improve their communication skills. So why don't you link with them to make an impact, connect with them, and start a speechcraft program? How about building up the new leadership, the future leaders? I'm sure you can do how you have already done a youth leadership program, where you'll be able to build up new leaders. Again, you will be connecting in order to make an impact. From there onwards, there are so many corporates, entrepreneurs, where they need to develop their talents, because in new pathways, we talk about more than 300 competencies. Definitely out there, if you talk to their HR department even, and even for everyone to develop their competencies, it's just only to join Toastmasters where you can experience those competencies. And from there onwards, I thought, Gaul Toastmasters, with your energy, you need to connect with the area, other clubs, and also with the division. How about each Expo member even, maybe taking a call and maybe call somebody from the division, maybe the president, and ask, how are you doing? I'm calling from Gold Toastmasters. And these are, hope you are doing well. Maybe share some best practices, what you do. How you perform this installation ceremony, how you did that. You can always share with them because we never know, maybe they must be struggling. There are certain clubs who find it difficult or they struggle to have a meeting. So you can share some of your strategies, what you use, where you were and where are you now. So definitely you can make an impact. So my invitation today for Gold Toastmasters is, where in order to make the true impact, definitely you have the potential. Because it's all about connecting with everyone in order to make that true impact. Definitely you have the potential and definitely you have the talent. So I hope all of you, Gold Toastmasters, together with the Gold community, because we talk about a tourism industry, how the tourists are here, definitely if you tie up with Gold Toastmasters, definitely you will be able to make an impact. Where we are talking about uplifting even the Sri Lankan tourism industry, where you can help the corporates within the area in order to help their employees to build up their competencies and also for them to develop. So definitely, Gold Toastmasters, you have that impact. You can make that true impact within you. So that's my invitation for you. After seeing everything, the organizing today from the first meeting and the second meeting, and then when I come here, I'm sure the area director also will agree with me. It's so many talents that we saw. It was so amazing to see how you have worked as a team. And this team energy you need to spread out throughout the community, and that is how you are going to make that true impact. So thank you very much for having me this evening, and I wish the President, the Executive Committee, and all the members of Gold Toastmasters a successful year, and definitely try to see how you can make that impact, which is going to be a true impact from Gold Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We are grateful for your support and motivation. Please remain and accept our token of gratitude. To present it, I cordially invite President of World Chamber of Commerce, Toastmaster Dhammika Lobuge.
Individually, we are one drop. But collectively, yes, we are an ocean. But it doesn't matter whether you are a drop or an ocean. Keep your own shape. It doesn't matter whether you are a river. It doesn't matter whether you are a lake. All it comes to the ocean. Accept the same shape. Be your own shape. Chief guest tonight, Program Quality Director of District 82, Toastmaster Sarma Mahalingam, and guest of honor, Division Director, Division E, Distinguished Toastmaster Dilrukshi Rajpaksha, and the Area Director, Toastmaster Jayendran, and fellow area directors, also the distinguished guests representing education, forces, and also the cultural industries, and my dear fellow family members of Toastmasters. Yes, all this, as human beings, we have our own shapes, which means we have our own identities. We are absolutely different than the others. But are we really differentiate ourselves from the others? Are we doing it or not? Always we talk about, yes, the drops and the oceans, then the rivers, then lakes and tanks, everything. But remember, always, all these particular things have their own shape. So today, I'm going to share with you some thoughts. How can you be your own shape? It doesn't matter whether you are a drop. It doesn't matter whether you are an ocean. But yes, collectively, it is better to be an ocean, but be your own shape. I have a recipe for that. It's D4 recipe. First D, define. What is the very best definition for you on yourself? First, don't try to define others, but try to define yourself. For what purpose? Who am I and what can I do? That is the most powerful definition anyone can have in their personal and career and whole the human life. Why I'm telling that? Always, the society, teachers, absolutely the parents, especially friends, and very, very especially Toastmasters, try to define us, who we are. But we are the people who absolutely knows who we are and what we can do. Why? If I take you 23 years back, when I was in grade 5, still I can remember my class teacher threw out my Sinhala book and it slowly landed on the floor. And then she gave me a very, very good ear massage. Afterwards, I had to do some dipso, I don't know, ups and downs, whatever. And then I found my book. She told me, if you don't know where to put the comma and the full stop, how can you pass the scholarship examination? She didn't stop that on point. And again, she started, your mom is a teacher. You should know where to put the full stop, especially the teachers, and where to put the comma. That life lesson brought me throughout my life. My teacher in grade 5 gave me the insight to define myself. Yes, you have to first put the comma, and then in between the sentences only you can put the full stop. Comma means, yes, it is continuous, but full stop, yes, it's stop, it's end. The first life lesson gives me the insight to define myself, whether I should stop somewhere or continue myself, considering that full stop also a comma. That start gave me the strength to become a royalist. Afterwards, still I can remember, when I entered the Royal College in grade 6, we had to select the aesthetic subjects. Tell me, what do you think? What is the most suitable aesthetic subject for me? Yes. Based on my figure, I selected dancing. It was Tandian dancing because I was too chubby and very, very talkative. I went to the dancing class. The very first day, our teacher looked at me top to the bottom. I know my figure is out. You came for dancing? Yes, madam. If you want to see your performances, my dear, better you go every Sunday to Deliveroo at 5:30 p.m. That's elephant dancing. On that day, fortunately or unfortunately, I turned around the other way and selected my stream as drama and theatre. Luckily, I found a very good mentor, and she gave me exercises each and every day to develop my drama skill. No, reduce my weight first. After 8 years, I became the best actor of all live and drama competitions in 2004. How? That particular teacher gives me the insight to define myself. Ladies and gentlemen, define yourself first with the help of others, but don't rely on them. Because you are you. Don't let others to ask the question, who are you? Because you are you. It doesn't matter you are a drop, it doesn't matter you are an ocean, be your own shape. The second D, discover. Discover what? Discover how can I do these things and where should I go? Why am I telling